Okay, today we're going to talk about how to barbecue the perfect piece of salmon. First thing you got to do is make a sauce of some kind. I'm not going to discuss what kind of sauce I make, but I use some salad dressings, butter, lemon juice, hot sauce, things like that. But a good sauce is just plain old olive oil, or even olive oil and butter. That's a great sauce. Next thing you got to do is get your barbecue very, very hot, because to utilize this method of barbecuing, you got to have a hot barbecue. Okay, the next step seems kind of ridiculous, but it's an important step because you don't want your salmon to stick to the grill, so you got to use some no-stick spray on your hot grill, which could cause a fire, so please be very careful when you do this. Okay. Okay, the next step, after it's been on cooking skin side up for 2 minutes, you go ahead and flip your fish. And you should have this perfectly beautiful looking grilled fish that shouldn't have stuck to the grill because it should have used non-stick spray on the grill. And if you did it long enough, it should look just like that, nice and beautiful. Now the next step is slathering your sauce on top of the fish to keep it moist. We're not going to flip it anymore after this. This is it. And we're not going to cook it very long either. We're going to cook it about 5 minutes after this. And that's it. And when we do that, the salmon will be perfect. Okay, now here's the really cool part. It's been about 7 minutes total, so we're going to pull this salmon off the grill. We're going to open this up. We're going to take our spatula and we're going to scoop it right underneath the meat and right above the skin. And there you go. You have a perfect piece of salmon with no skin on it. That's silver salmon caught in Alaska, by the way, in catch can. And then we got a piece of pink salmon here. Perfectly done. And our last piece of pink salmon here. And there we have our 3 perfectly cooked pieces of fish. Now the real test will be to see if my wife likes it, because she doesn't like fish. And to really enjoy your fish, you gotta have some good veggies and rolls to go along with it. Ooh, yum. And those tomatoes are fresh out of my garden. Ah, yeah. One last tidbit of information. If you overcook your fish, cook it longer than 7 minutes because you think it's going to be too raw, and your fish dries out, you ruined it. The key to this working well is to make sure you do not overcook your fish. So 7 minutes on a hot grill is plenty for steaks that are about 3/4 of an inch thick anyway.